Good afternoon, everyone. We want to go ahead and get started for our annual faculty and staff and awards and retirement reception. This is that time of year where we celebrate incredible individuals for their dedication and service to the college. But before I get to that, I do want to extend an appreciation to and congratulations to Jesse Fletcher, who got married this year. Yeah. Thank you so much for the great cuisine and all of your staff. Thank you so much for this delicious meal. I also want to recognize, if she hasn't left already, President Emeritus Dr. Barbara Veazey. Is she still here? She left? She's left. Thanks for being here, Dr. Veazey. So it is my task, along with the welcome, to, on the front end, as we begin this important process of recognizing our colleagues, I want to, and I will certainly repeat by way of my closing remarks, to thank each and every one of you being recognized on this special day. This is your day. This is your ways for your colleagues, your peers, all of us, and what you mean to this incredible college as a result of your unique individual and collaborative support of what we do on a daily basis to support the incredible students that we have and colleagues as well. But with that, I will bring forth Bridget Cantor, who will be the MC of the day.
I don't know about MC, because I know those of you that just came from the staff meeting are tired of listening to me. So I am going to try to keep this brief. So I have the privilege of recognizing and standing in for Shay Nolan today, who is in Ireland. But he has two individuals from campus operations who are retiring with us. So the first individual is Miss Sarah Tucker. And Sarah, unfortunately, is not able to be here with us today, but Sarah came to the college. She was hired in October of 2009, and she was hired as a custodial worker and has been a custodial worker her entire tenure here at WKCTC. Sarah, for those of you who don't know Sarah, she is a relatively quiet and unassuming employee is how I would describe her. She is most recently, and when I was in Carson Hall, Sarah was the custodian for Carson for us. And I can't tell you how many times, for those of you who remember, my office sat kind of back in a corner and you had to come through Sarah Skidmore at the time to get to me. And there'd often be times when Sarah wouldn't be there, Sarah Skidmore that is. And I'd be just working away, and all of a sudden, like, you just would feel this sense. And I don't know how many times, poor Sarah Tucker, I literally gasped because she would scare me so much because she just quietly went about, doing her business and doing it in such a wonderful fashion. And I know those individuals that are still in Carson Hall today would say that she takes very good care of those individuals, as well as all the guests that come in and out of Carson as well. So we want to make sure that we thank Sarah for her service to West Kentucky and wish her well in her retirement as she sets off on that next journey. So this next individual, Mr. William Harris. William has been at this institution since 1985. And I don't know, sorry, Dr. Reese, but I'm going to wager that he is the most well-known and well-recognized person at this college. So Shay wasn't able to be here, William, but he did provide me some words that he wanted me to share with you on his behalf. He says, William has been with WKCTC for almost 38 years and has served the college in maintenance and operations. You could find William all around campus, literally all around campus, serving in multiple roles. His outgoing personality, consistency, and willingness to work hard to make the college have a great appearance has gone far and achieving an awesome work environment. William has always responded quickly to assist others and puts a smile on the face of everyone he greets. Congratulations, William, from Shay, on your well-deserved retirement. But now you know I'm not going to let you get off that easy. So William was probably one of the very first people when I started 17 years ago that I met. And William and James Brown were in tandem all the time. If you looked and saw one, the other was, generally speaking, pretty close in tow with the biggest smiles on their faces at all times. But as time went on and I got pregnant with twins, and every morning as I made the trek up the hill from the lower parking lot up to Carson, William was always in his green maintenance pickup truck. It seemed like almost every morning you were either coming down the hill, pulling out, or coming in as I was waddling up to the top of Carson. And you'd always roll down your window at me, and you'd have to start picking. Bridget, are you going to make it up? Do you need me to just stay here behind you? Make sure you get up there? Yes, William, thank you. Thank you. I'm going to get up there, William. I appreciate that. Had the twins several years later, expecting my son. William, Bridget, do you need help? Do you need help getting up the hill? Bridget, you know there's 2 in there, right? Are you sure there's not 2 in there? Every day when I saw William. Now, some ladies, William, might not necessarily want a pregnant woman you telling them that she looks like she's got 2 in there, but nonetheless, it's William. And for those of you who have known William, worked with William, loved William, like all of us have, there was no one that was above William's picking and jokes, and he had more laughter that he granted to all of us. I don't know that we have been able to give that back to you, William, but you certainly have blessed us with that for sure in your time here. Your kind heart and infectious smile have touched the lives of many. Your retirement, while well-deserved, will most definitely be felt by the West Kentucky family. May your retirement years with Brenda be blessed with as much joy as you have bestowed upon us. Congratulations, William. Happy retirement. Now, I'm not going to make you make a speech, William, but you know the mic is yours if you want it.
Thank you so much.
And now I'm going to turn the podium over to Dean Eric England, who is going to recognize his faculty member who is retiring.
All right. Thank you for attending today. In the short time that I've spent in the position as Dean of the Applied Technologies, a number of constants will always remain true. One, the AT division faculty will work tirelessly on student success efforts. Culinary students will never cease to ask me to find things for them. And Tim Driver, well, he'll always have a smile on his face and a song in his heart. In that time that I have known Tim, he has been a constant source of wisdom and guidance. He is always the first to recognize the efforts of others and provide a calming influence on the division. He stands as a voice of reason and emotional intelligence in the face of the chaos and adversity that we face. It is my hope that one day I can be at least half as zen as what Tim is now. The American gospel singer Yolanda Adams once said, "There is a sound that comes from gospel music that doesn't come from anywhere else. It is a sound of peace. It is a sound of, I am going to make it through all of this." And Tim has been that sound for us faculty in the AT division and WKCTC as a whole. Tim, like I said, is that sound, and we are all better for knowing him and sharing our lives with him. Tim's presence and experience will be missed. The industrial maintenance program will never be the same, but the foundation that he has laid will forever live on. We wish Tim the best of luck in his new adventure and wish him all the happiness that he deserves. Tim, it's an honor to serve students right beside you. May you never wake up before the sun unless it's to admire its beauty and the promise that it holds. Cheers, Tim. And I will now hand over the podium to Dean Shirley.
All right. It is hard for me to believe that David Nickel is retiring. For literally the entire time I have been here at this institution, David has also always been here. He has been the philosophical sage of our division. His office is filled with books that I honestly have never quite felt smart enough to read. But I've always admired him as a professor here. When I started out, I really admired his close relationships with the students that he formed, how much you challenged your students to think about ideas and concepts that they never experienced at home or in high school, and how much your commitment to the environment got them out of the classroom and into the natural world, many of those students for the first time. And to me, that exposure to new ideas, to new concepts, is really what the college experience should be about. You're one of those professors I could always tell lit a spark within your students that was going to continue years down the line. You're definitely going to be missed around campus, but I know you've got adventures ahead. For those of you that don't know, David has recently purchased a motorcycle, which he drives to campus, and he's also a pretty avid wood turner and is making these handcrafted bowls off the lathe. So if you have a tree that falls down in your yard and you want something nice made of it, talk to David. So I just hope that in your adventures ahead, you cruise by on campus to stop by and see us sometime. Please help me welcome thanking David Nickel.
How about one final congratulations, thank you to all of our retirees. So now we switch to the awards section of the reception, and I have the honor of recognizing those individuals who will be receiving the Faculty and Staff Award of Excellence. As you recall, the WKCTC Award of Excellence recognizes the outstanding contributions and achievements of full-time faculty and staff members who serve the students of WKCTC and our communities. They are nominated by you, their peers, and the Faculty Council and the Staff Council then review those nominations and make the selection. The first award is for the Administrative Staff Award of Excellence. The nomination for this individual says, This individual has had plenty of challenges this past year, yet has continued to make sure there is support for students who need encouragement and a break from their own struggles. I've seen how their work not only provides some much needed respite and fun, which is therapeutic to the students, it also draws them together. In short, this individual helps to develop a much needed student community. They rely on one another for support. And this individual is one who facilitates that process. When this person is not here, it is noticeable. And when they are, life flourishes within the student body. Please help me in recognizing the 2023 Administrative Staff Award of Excellence, Ms. Amy Elmore.
Well, you know me, I have to talk. So, thank you for this. Today's a hard day. Now it's even harder standing up here looking at all of you. I've loved working with you, and I've enjoyed trying to make students have a better opportunities for the students on this campus. And I hope each and every one of you will pitch in and try to do that too. I know you do now, but I hope you try when I'm gone too. I don't know what else to say. Love you all. I appreciate you. Keep working hard. Thanks.
The next award is for the Support Staff Award of Excellence. This individual goes above and beyond what has been seen in other employees that the nominator has been in contact with. The individual positively engages with students, faculty, and fellow staff members. They uplift everyone they encounter on a daily basis. This individual makes it a point to greet everyone when they get here with a smile and a good morning, it's good to see you. They are always more than willing to assist faculty and staff with anything they need, even if it doesn't necessarily fall under things that are within their job description. I've heard this individual on several occasions encourage students when they can tell that the students are stressed over an upcoming exam or upset about something personal. This person even prints off encouraging and inspirational quotes, laminates them, and hangs them around the building for students. Please join me in recognizing the 2023 Support Staff Award of Excellence, Fabiola Campanura Enriquez. And lastly, I get to recognize the 2023 Faculty Award of Excellence. And as much as I tried to make this nomination to be able to read it so you wouldn't know who it is, there's absolutely no way I can do that. So I'm just going to go ahead and read it the way that it was submitted. I would like to nominate Gary Reese for the Faculty Award of Excellence. Gary goes above and beyond the students of WKCTC. He is a co-advisor for the Alpha Epsilon Beta student organization on campus. They have raised over $21,000 for Child Watch in the past 11 years. Each year, Gary works hard to get sponsors for the Justice Run so they can meet or exceed their goal. He also has many details to work out to make the race happen. Gary does a phenomenal job of getting students involved in AEB, whether they are criminal justice majors or not. He welcomes every student, and many have excelled under his guidance. He and his wife, Stephanie, host many get-togethers for AEB at their home, which shows how much he's dedicated to the personal growth of each and every club member. Gary also is responsible for bringing guest speakers to campus for panel discussions or presentations that will benefit our students. He does that every year. Students, other faculty, and staff love Gary Reese. He is just that kind of person. He is also quick to lend a hand for student life events and will recruit students to help as well. Please join me in recognizing the 2023 Faculty Award of Excellence, Gary Reese. I'm finally done talking, so Dr. Aiken will now take the podium for the rest of the awards.
I've had the opportunity this week to read PPEs and student evaluation of instruction results, and I know that all of you deserve an award based upon some of those comments. My favorite comment was 256 characters isn't enough room to say all of the good things I have to say about my faculty. So we're going to now go into recognizing specific faculty awards, and we're going to begin with the Adjunct Faculty Award of Excellence. Established in 2014, the Part-Time Faculty Adjunct Award recognizes the outstanding contributions and achievements of an adjunct faculty who demonstrates dedication and exemplary service to our students. This year's award goes to one of our longest-serving adjunct faculty members. The program coordinator for the department, Dr. Kim Russell, shared that this individual's students always remark on his caring and supportive interactions. He truly shines in English 100 workshops where he's able to work with students one-on-one and in small groups. Dr. Russell went on to say that this individual has made a huge difference to so many students over the years. His willingness to devote time outside the classroom to collaborate with colleagues makes this individual a valuable member of the English department team. Please join me in congratulating Terry Stallions, the 2023 recipient of the Adjunct Faculty Award. The next award is the Phineas Sargent Phelps and Florence Grubbs Phelps Award for Excellence in Teaching. The purpose of this award is to emphasize quality, promote academic excellence, and reward competence in teaching. This year, our recipient attended the Digital Teaching Symposium, COOL Conference, LEAD Academy, faculty learning circles, and other trainings in her field. This individual consistently demonstrates high student success and retention rates. One of her students stated, "I've had a few classes with her as the instructor, and I absolutely love her. The classes are meant to be hard, but she still explains things well and pushes us to be our best. I really like how when we're going through notes, she asks questions about other things to help us use critical thinking and connect things together. She's the best, double exclamation marks." Please join me in congratulating Dr. LaToya Jones. The next award is the Paducah Junior College Board of Trustees Award for Excellence in Teaching. Established in 1999, the PJC Outstanding Faculty Award also recognizes academic excellence and teaching competency. This year's recipient demonstrates a passion and commitment to innovative teaching methodologies to ensure graduates are prepared to work in their field. The recipient has worked closely with fellow faculty on the assessment of student learning outcomes. In addition, the recipient has been deeply involved in the rebuilding efforts of the Mayfield-Graves County community following the devastating 2021 tornado. Examples of her involvement include designing floor plans for new construction, organizing volunteers from the Construction Technology Program to rebuild homes, and working with the Long-Term Recovery Group to renovate a home damaged by the tornado. Please join me in congratulating Stephanie Milliken, the recipient of this year's PJC Outstanding Award. And Stephanie is not here today because she's working with a student. So thank you.
Let's give all the recipients again a round of applause. Thank you so much for your service. Certainly, as we close again for this annual celebration and recognition of our colleagues and our peers, I'm looking across the lineup, as mentioned, Sarah Tucker, William Harris, Tim, David Nickel, and as mentioned, so many of them, we've intersected in so many ways, and certainly their presence certainly will be missed. To all of the awardees, Administrative Staff of Excellence, Amy Elmore, Fabiola, Gary Reese, Stallions, Dr. Jones, Stephanie Milliken, thank you for what you not only do, but continue to do, raising that bar, as we say, with the culture of excellence here at our college. I also want to recognize some individuals who were not able to be here physically, but I do want to recognize their contribution and service to this college, challenged in many ways because of their health situations. But I do want to recognize the efforts, service, and contributions. First, for Nancy Robbins, many, many years here at the college. Definitely want to thank her for her service. David Johnson for his work, certainly in welding as well. And Carla Draffin as well for her work, certainly in the IT capacity as well too. I begin and end most of my salutations to the college community, as you know, with the reference to WKCTC family, because we are indeed truly a family. And as various members of our family move on in various capacities, certainly we want to continue to lift them up, embrace them, and recognize them, their moment in the light. So thank you so much all for being here. And I know we have the faculty meeting coming up momentarily. We want the award recipients to, if you can, quickly come to the front. Yeah, and the retirees, so we can get that group photo. And with that, that will conclude the 2023 version of our Faculty, Staff Awards, and Retirement Reception. Thanks, everyone. Finish strong, and we will see you here shortly.